What's up, guys? I'm thinking about maybe doing a podcast, or at least starting to do more of these kind of videos, or videos to share my thoughts and my opinions on things, and maybe raise some hell, maybe make you laugh. But with my most recent house scare, my mortality really came into question. And those of you guys who have known me since I was real young, I've always had what I consider to be a healthy view of death. Never been scared to die. Thought it was bulletproof when I was a kid. Always been into protecting people, and always been willing to lay my life down to protect the ones that I love. And I guess what I posted a little thing about the Grim Reaper, and how, you know, everybody thinks the Grim Reaper's a bad guy. And, you know, the Reaper's not the one who killed you. The Reaper's not the reason that you died. The Reaper is there to walk with you and take you to what comes next, if that's what you believe. There are other beliefs. Mine is really metaphysical. A lot of you won't agree with it, especially not some of my really staunch Christian friends. I don't even know I need to get into how I feel about organized religion, but anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video's topic is about death. And, you know, the way I look at it, especially like with my mother's passing, my mom was suffering. She didn't even remember me anymore. She didn't remember her grandchildren. She was very lonely, confused, combative. And I read, one of my favorite authors is Richard Bach. A lot of you guys might have read Jonathan Livingston Seagull's required reading in English in high school. He wrote books called Bridge Across Forever. He's a very metaphysical guy. He's really neat. I like his philosophies. And Richard Bach said not to be dismayed at goodbyes, because death for some people is like jumping into a cool pool on a hot day. It brings relief. Then I also read philosophy of a samurai who said that the anticipation of death is far worse than death itself. I don't know if my view on death is healthy. I suppose you probably should be scared to die. But at this point in my life, I've seen enough, I've done enough. If my time is coming close, I'm not scared. I've done a lot. I've had great memories with all of you. With every one of you that's watching this video, I've shared a good memory. And I think you'd be hard-pressed to tell me that you didn't have fun with me. I was talking to my son earlier today, and I told him, you know, there are 365 days in a year, 366 this year. And, you know, 360 of those days were great. Felt good, did great things, lived life. But on 5 of those days, perhaps I did something to offend somebody. Perhaps I was mean to somebody. Perhaps I hurt somebody. Those 5 days are all that anybody's going to remember or think about. The other 360 days got flushed down the damn toilet, because nobody remembers. Nobody remembers the good that we do. So I personally want to thank all of you for everything that you do on those 360 days. And you know what? We all fuck up. So those 5 days, you get a pass from me, because we're just human. This ride is only temporary. It's a vessel, and what a ride, man. What a trip. Can't wait to see what comes next. Well, maybe I can. There's one last great love. I know who she is. I don't think she knows it. And maybe she does, but we'll see where it leads. Anyways, I'm just saying I lived the best life I could, and I'm not scared of what comes next.